Chris!
Give up.
Chris, what's going on?
Jordan, Pentax is dying. I don't know. It's just giving up. Come on. I gotta shock it. We gotta keep it alive. All right, clear.
Clear.
Welcome back to DPReview TV viewers. Chris Nichols here.
Hey, Jordan Drake here.
Turns out Pentax is still alive. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah, it moved its toe. We got an exciting new... Can't even do it. So we've got a new product coming out. We were just briefed on it.
But is it really new and is it really exciting, Jordan? I mean, other than the name change on the badge, it looks a lot like a Pentax K70, a DSLR that we reviewed for TCS TV over 6 years ago. There are some small changes though, 3 grams lighter, that's negligible. The LCD screen has been updated from 921,000 dots to just over 1 million dots. We've got 3 new film simulation modes, Satobi, which is sort of a nostalgic film simulation mode that kind of boosts your cyans, cross-process look, and a bleach bypass look. But there's no CD in the box. I mean, that's pretty great, right?
They said in our briefing that their market research had shown that most new computers don't come with CD-ROMs.
Totally
And, I really hope they didn't pay a lot for that research.
I'm sure they didn't. Yeah, you know, okay, we're joking around, but really it looks like a K70. And one of my problems with that, Jordan, is that I never really liked the grip on the first camera.
But I did. Like, it's
Yes.
designed for larger hands, 100%.
Yeah. But there are some good things that are carried over. You do get still a Pentaprism, not a cheaper Pentamirror. You do still get a rugged, weather-sealed body. But there's also a lot of stuff that I wish they had changed. One single SD card slot, UHS 1 speed.
Yeah, exactly. And the big thing that stood out to me, it's still like a micro USB on it.
Yes.
And the K3 brought K3 Mark III. I don't know. I still
I
don't know
like
what it's called.
K3,
K3. That brought out their new menu system, which was an improvement for sure. We haven't seen that brought over. No deeper buffer, anything like that. I mean, it's a K70.
Now the Pentax KF has the same 24 megapixel APS-C sensor with no AA filter that we saw in the Pentax
is great.
K70. Yeah, we like the image
It's still
quality.
current,
It's fine. But, you know, other things haven't really changed, right? I mean, cameras like the Rebel T8i, the Nikon D5600, they have had updates slightly, and in some cases to their video capabilities. But here on the KF, we have the same video capabilities as the K70, and did you like that?
No, I did not. I mean, we've talked at length about my issues with Pentax Video. They're terrible video cameras. That's still going to be the case with this one. But there's a few other things that 6 years ago we pointed out as weird omissions in the K70, like it didn't have the ability to use their very useful MTF curve priority, where it'll default to shooting your lenses at their sharpest apertures, which I found extremely useful. They have composition adjust, where it would actually let you reframe by moving the sensor, which for macro photography is also awesome. I mean, this is stabilized still.
Yes,
it's
it
a
has
DSLR with
an
a stabilized
IBIS system. Yes, absolutely.
At least plug that stuff in so we have some more compelling new features.
Now, if you look at price, this camera is going to be $849 just body only, $949 with the 18 to 55 kit lens. Now, price-wise, that basically positions about $100 to $150 more than a lot of those other entry-level SLRs. And I think Pentax is looking at that saying, well, that makes sense because we are offering a body that has IBIS, we're offering a body that has weather sealing, magnesium alloy construction, and a proper Pentaprism. And those are all true, valid improvements there over entry-level DSLRs.
But the other thing to remember is some of those like mid-range DSLRs, most notably I'd say the D7500 from Nikon. You know, the price on that has dropped significantly, so it's getting pretty close to the price of the KF.
You know, it's easy to be really hard on this camera if we're looking at it as a new launching of a new product. But really, I think what's going on here is, parts change. You need to update things, manufacturing processes. And so they have to get new parts, they need to change components, and so they have to also rename the camera KF. But basically, it's keeping the K70 going forward with some very minor changes.
And I think Pentax is actually doing something quite smart by saying, like, look, we're going to be the last company that's still making DSLRs, and a lot of people really enjoy that shooting experience. But this would have been a great opportunity for them to just roll in some kind of new feature, just something to prove, like, our R&D team is making some progress. So I think we're still just like waiting to see the update on the K1, like a K1 Mark III, something in their 645 series, that higher end stuff. Hopefully there we'll see some interesting new features that'll prove that Pentax is still alive and kicking.
Okay, well, let's try to not end this video on a downer. I mean, but are we going to review the KF? No. I mean, check out our video on the K70 at TCS TV. It's actually a really good episode.
Yeah.
Link in the description below. Check it out, and you can see basically what's going to happen. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to get more exciting releases, from Pentax in the future. And so subscribe, click the notification bell, and if they come out, we would love to play with those. Otherwise, leave your comments below. let us know what you think about not only this re-release, but also their line going forward. And yeah.
And then there's Twitter and Instagram are down there too, Chris.
Instagram.
Hey,
Hey, there you
that's
go.
fun
Check
too.
that out. Absolutely. But otherwise, hope you guys found this interesting. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Bye.